I am not the victim of the world I see. Thank you. This is David. Welcome once again for today's lesson. It's going to be very short today. It's basically a one-slide lesson, and then you can go ahead and do your exercises below the video. How can I be the victim of a world that can be completely undone if I so choose? My chains are loosened. I can drop them off merely by desiring to do so. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds me in this world. Only my wish to stay keeps me a prisoner. I would give up my insane wishes and walk into the sunlight at last. So this, as I said, is going to be a very short lesson. But you still need to do your practice below. But for me, my video for you is just this one slide, this time. This is because and I've had many dreams like this before, even before I started reading A Course in Miracles. Like, for example, I had this one dream, and I like dreams because there's sometimes they act as a metaphor of things in life, in a way. And I had this dream whereby I felt like I was trapped I was inside a castle. It was always dark in there, and I was trapped in this castle, and I thought I was trapped in a castle, basically, in my dream, And like I said, it's just a dream, so take it as a metaphor. But this is the important point. Finally, and I don't remember how, but finally when, I don't remember whether I was rescued or I walked out, but when I walked out of the boundaries of the castle, now imagine you're inside a castle and you see the castle walls now, and it's dark all the time, and then the minute I walked out of the castle and I looked back from where I came from, I realized that the castle walls were made of you could call it like a thin veil of light. So while I was inside, I thought I was trapped, but looking from it from outside, I realized it was nothing but just you could say the walls were made of light, or a hologram. Maybe not light exactly, but like a hologram, you know what I mean? Like, you could walk through them, but from inside it didn't appear as if you could be. So to me, this today's lesson is somewhat talking about that we seem to think we are trapped by circumstances and conditions and pressures and all that of this life, and we still seem to feel as if we are a victim of it, and all we can do is react and hope, and but what this is telling us is that those are just appearances. You can walk through the wall anytime you choose to. The only reason there's a wall there is because you're putting it there. And you can drop off that wall merely by choosing to do so. No one outside you is locking you in. You can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds you here. You're choosing, or they're calling it wish. Your wish to stay keeps you here. If you give up your insane wish, you'll realize that it's just sunlight, and it's just the walls were never there. So this is kind of like a reverse of the law of attraction. If you've heard of the law of attraction, or the whole idea that thoughts become things, or I don't know if you've watched the movie The Secret. I was a creative consultant on that movie. But in those, the whole idea of positive thinking, thoughts become things, law of attraction, the whole idea of it all is a very simple point here. That you can, when you visualize, you create reality. But what the Course is telling you is that when you stop holding the idea that you're a limited self, your prison, in quotes, disappears. So it's the reverse of thoughts create reality. It's still the same concept that thoughts create reality, but instead of asking you to visualize getting, let's say for example, you have a lot of bills. You say, oh, please give me some more money to pay these bills, or I need a relationship, so please give me a relationship. I don't know why I can't get a relationship, whatever, all these things drop the minute you drop the idea of separation. Okay, so today's idea is the introduction to your declaration of release. Again, the idea should be applied to both the world you see without and the world you see within. This is important, very important. The world you see without and the world you see within. Why is it important? Because it's the same world. The external world, in quotes, is literally just a mirror image or a manifestation of your internal world. You see, the thoughts and feelings that you have inside are being projected outside, and at very many levels, so I'm not just talking about your conscious thoughts, I'm talking about your subconscious too as well, your beliefs and those kind of things. By the way, if you want a clarification on this, the whole levels of reality, conscious, subconscious and all that, please have a look at my book, A Happy Pocket Full of Life. I have a happy pocket full of money and a happy pocket full of life. Click on the extras menu link that you see at the top of this page. Click on extras and then find A Happy Pocket Full of Life. And in that book, which you can download as a member, you will see something about the 9 levels of consciousness, and this will start letting you understand how this whole construct of the so-called prison and whatever and subconsciousness and everything, the templates of life are, sort of put together. But anyways, so thank you. Do your exercise for today. That was wonderful, and thank you very much.